Okay, hey guys, Casey here. How is everyone today? Hopefully you guys can hear me this time. I've made a few adjustments to the audio, and I think that we're finally good to go on the audio side. So hopefully I got that figured out. But anyways, hey, I'm doing a new challenge today. Okay, and
I'm
you
going to
guys
show you
remember
my
the
best.
last challenge, right? Where I did 20 trades. We wanted to see what happened. And that was pretty useful for a lot of people. So I thought, you know what? Let's keep it going. A lot of people said, hey, I want to see you on YouTube. I want to see you on YouTube. And so I'm actually on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Casey Stubbs. I've got some, that's probably my favorite platform. But anyways, we're going to be trading live as always, and I'm just going to try to double my account 12 times. 10 or 12. We'll see what happens when we get there. But my question to you is just come along for the ride. You might learn something. You might not. You might find something interesting. You might not. But have fun with it. And I'm going to try to have fun with it. I'm just going to do it. And I just got an entry right here. I'm not going to take tons of time to explain, every little detail, but I'm going to just take an entry here just because it's setting up and I wanted to get that thing taken care of. Um, so, um, so yeah, but you leave a comment, question, feedback. I'm going to be available to chat with you guys. One cool thing is uh, I love getting questions, and so I'll be answering those questions along the way. And that'll be nice and fun. And oh, I think I might have. Let's see. Did I trading? Oh, I messed up. Starting out with a mistake. Oops. Okay. So I got one too many trades on. That was not my intention. So I'll have to move this stop really quick. Actually, let me just close the extra trade. Okay. All right. All right. So there we have it. I think it's all set up. Okay. So I got one trade on. We're going to be just seeing what we can do here. I'm going to be taking a few trades whenever I get a chance. I never know what's going to happen, when's going to happen, when I'm going to pop in. So you guys get the notification. That would be really helpful for you guys just to subscribe. Hit the notification bell on YouTube or hit the follow bell, or there is no bell, but on YouTube or Twitter, just so that you guys, each one of those platforms has the ability to follow. So get those platforms so you guys can follow me and take advantage of this live trading challenge. So just to start, I'm going to maybe take a few different strategies here and there. But just to start, I'm going to go with some really small trade sizes just to get us warmed up, just to try to have a couple winning days with a few small targets. As you can see, just to give you guys a little bit of feedback on how this thing's going to roll out, is I have the chart. You could be able to see the chart right here. Okay, so this is how you'll know what the chart is. And then from there, it's got the time frame. So you'll be able to see the time frame in the chart. So this is the Australian dollar in the 15-minute. And so you guys will be able to follow along in that scenario. The other thing that I want you to be able to know is the strategy that I'm trading, and it's a kind of a money management strategy you guys have seen before. I take two positions. Actually, if you want to know how to trade this, I'm not going to get into a lot of detail in the live training, but if you want to know how to trade this money management strategy, just go check out Tim Black, because Tim, his YouTube videos teach it, and he keeps a link in the description on every time. And so I'm just kind of going off of some of the stuff that Tim has taught me. And so, learning from others, right? Learning from others. And he teaches everybody here on this YouTube channel on a regular basis. So that's kind of what it is. You just break down two positions. Once target one gets hit, we then move the take profit to break even. And as you can see, target one is way past, but it's not triggering. So let me see if maybe it's the spread situation. We'll make sure the spread is in place. There we go. And this should have triggered. I don't know what's going on, man. This is way above. That's not good. Or maybe, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just close this thing manually. And there's, there we go. So now that's closed, okay? So now I'm going to move my stop loss here. And that's that. So let's see what, okay. So that's first trade down on the trading challenge. We got it locked in. And remember, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going live. And I'm going to be just trying, and I might take some trades that aren't live too. But I'll update you guys on a regular basis as to what's happening with the account. Going to try to be completely open and so you guys can see everything. But that's pretty much the plan. So the whole strategy with today's entry is this was a nice big move up over the last day. You can see that. Look at the daily time frame. It's moving up. It just crossed over this new high. It's trying to break out even higher. And so today we've actually had a really huge move here. You can see it's moving. So I'm just trying to ride that momentum. It might be trying to slow down and fake us out, because once you get a big move, there's a lot of times there's a reversal. So if we look at a potential reversal point, I took the trade and it's already locked in, but it could obviously keep going down. You draw a Fibonacci. You just grab here and you go here and grab that fib, right? And but it could obviously keep going. That's it. Okay, so I'm glad that I got some good sound today. So anyways, yeah, I'm on the 1 minute, and now I'm on the 15. You'll always be able to know what time frame I'm on down here. And so one of the things, guys, is you just pull this fib, and you look for retracement. So 38.2, 50, and 61.8. So this move could easily keep going down. You notice that we had a test here, then it was another try. And so if it doesn't make it on this third try, then it's very possible we're going to roll over down into this range, and then we'll have another chance. But I'm taking it anyways just because I got this nice momentum bar. You can see it happened before and it didn't follow through, but I'm going to be watching this. If it hits this this level, I'd be pretty happy with this, because remember, we're just trying to double our account, and it's just a small little account right now. It's $281. My first trade on today's, let's just go to today's trading, custom period, today. Oh, I forgot about that loser. I already took a loser because I took too many positions, but $2.33 is what I made today, and you're laughing like this dude is really wasting his time trading for $2. But you'll see, guys, it should grow fast. We should be able to get to above the $2 place pretty quick. So if I can hit this target right up here, that's 21. And so on a $200 account, that's a really nice 10% day. And so I'd be totally happy with that. And I won't even really need to look at some more trades, but we'll do that anyways, since I'm online here and looking around. Let's see. Two Aussie charts. I'll close that. I only need one. And let's take a look at the USD CAD. USD CAD is not have any of the momentum that the Australian has. There we go. Let's look at a Euro Australian, just out of curiosity. Euro Australia. There we go. Okay, 15-minute. And so you can see the Euro Australian had a really nice drop as well, really strong. And if we look for a potential pullback on this one, it actually is hitting into these moving averages. It could go down even further if we get a reversal, but very nice strong move on the day. We look at it on a daily chart. It actually just crushed below this level I had a couple days ago. So you can see I was looking for a short here, and I got what I was looking for, and that was really a nice move there. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Euro dollar on the daily time frame. Let's zoom up a little bit. It's got a nice pin bar. You see how it bounced off of this level? Delete that. We got a level here, and it just kind of faked and then went. the shorts were like all excited on Friday, but then the long said, not today, boys, not today. And it just took off. So right now it looks like we're trying to retest, but we've got some levels here. You can see a little bit of a triangle, right? And so if we can get a little more momentum here, we got a nice burst, and now it's trying to take off. So I'm going to actually add a position here as well because I'm already locked in. So I'm going to just add a position on this trade as well. Okay, so I got one position on here, and I got, well, actually, remember, I take two trades. So I've got the Australian dollar locked in, and I'm going to keep my eyes on that too, keep that, because I might lock in a little more. So if this actually breaks this high, I'll lock in a little more profit just because I want to get as much as I can. But it would be really nice to see if I could get up here. And the euro dollar, my entry was not perfect. I was waiting for a little bit of a pullback here on the euro, and I got some pullback. I probably could have waited a little longer. So if I look in hindsight, I would say my entry was a little too fast. If I don't win this trade, I should have probably waited on a 1 minute for a candle like this, which I got. So now it's pretty good. And this is a little different, guys, because it's just a lower time frame, and a lot of people are not used to trading on the 1 minute time frame. And so this could be a nice little experience for you guys, for those of you that haven't seen this before. The biggest challenge with 1 minute time frame trading, I believe, is, well, there's a couple really big challenges. One is the price gets whipped out really fast. Like if you have a really tight stop, you can be out in a second. So you could easily hit a bunch of losers really fast. So that's one big challenge. Another big challenge on the 1 minute time frame is spreads, right? Spreads can be a real serious issue as well. So I'm going to actually make sure I have my spread thing on. Okay, spreads can be a big challenge as well. So which this isn't huge, but that's why trading the euro dollar is a really good pair. Trading the US yen is also a really good one because the spreads on this are great. So I'm going to make sure I have this as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the US yen while I'm here. US yen is looking really bearish, and so anytime we get a nice pullback, like just a few minutes ago, would have been a great place to take a trade on this. We're looking for downward momentum. That's Mason's asking about the spread thing. This is a spread indicator I have that I attach to the chart, and it's all built in with this US yen. It just helps me keep track of spreads and my swaps as well. So you guys can, I could probably make that available at some point for everybody. However, you can find stuff like that for free on the internet. I did program this, but there is other places to find it. I think I programmed it, but I got the idea from other traders. Okay, so euro dollar is now moving up a little bit. Let's see about this US yen. Let's go back to a minute time frame. Just broke this level. If I get another pullback, I may be interested in getting in here. So, yeah, it's right here, 0.06 or 0.6. But also, I like to look at the. I hit a right click on my MT4 chart, and then I click Properties, and then you'll notice that it has Show Ask Line, and then that way I can show the ask line. Okay, so the euro just hit the target, so now I'm locked in there, and I actually need to put my take profit on that because I didn't have that. So let's do that. Put a take profit up here. It's moving really nice, so see how many pips I could maybe get out of this. So the secret to this kind of trading is kind of what you guys have learned from me in the past, and that's to allow. What happened? My Australian hit the target. Sweet. Okay, so one of the secrets, guys, is to make sure that one of the secrets is to make sure that you're getting bigger winners, right? That's the secret. Okay, so with that being said, I want to try to get as big of a win as possible in my loser. So today, that's been a piece of cake because I have a $1 loser, a $21 winner, and two $4 winners. So I got to try to be as patient as possible and get as many of those big winners like the $20 winner. Okay, so what you've seen today is not going to be a good sample of what we're going to experience during this challenge. We're not going to experience days like this every day. Sometimes we're going to have losing days. And those of you guys that have been with me at all know that I show the losing days just like the winning days. And so that's just part of trading. The losing days are just part of it. I cannot control what happens here. Like this could stop me out right away. But if this ends up going into a loser, I'm going to just call this a day. Because why? Because it's been a great day. A really, really good day here. And I'm actually moving the stop just so I can cover the commission, right? Because you got to remember commission, it's right here, 49 cents and 45. And so now I have 60 cents locked in, which will cover the commission just so I don't get another losing trade on the day. And the US yen is really cranking down. I got a little bit of a pause bar. I'd love to see this thing pop up a little bit. If another setup happens while I'm here, I might take it just because it has been a good day. But you can see when you're having a good day, it's great because you can make money really fast. So think about this, guys. I've been online right now for I don't even know how long, but it's not been long. We're at 8:07 in the morning, and I've made over 10% ROI, right? And so I could easily lose 10% ROI in the same period of time, but I've made 10% ROI. And so that's the thing, is you can get quick gains, get in, get out, and have go home, really. And yeah, I'm not going to make a living. Like, what did I make today? $27. I'm not going to make a living making $27, but you got to remember it's relative to your percentages, right? So the percentage, okay, so I just closed it out. So the percentage here was 10%. And if you make 10% a day, you're going to be awesome, okay? And so while we're looking at that, let's go ahead and pull up my spreadsheet. And I don't have the link to the spreadsheet right now, but I am going to add it later on because I'm going to be doing a lot of trades. This is a double challenge. I'm going to try to double my account multiple times. I'm actually going to try to double my account at least 10 or 12 times during this challenge. And I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a year. It could take less. It may never even happen. But hopefully with you guys cheering me on, I'll be able to pull it off. And so my strategy is pretty simple. I just try to follow momentum. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through it. We got a nice move here on the daily today. I look at a higher time frame daily. Oh, it's breaking this level, so I'm looking for up trades. 15 minutes says, oh, we're moving up all day long. And so when I get a pullback, I got a pullback here, and I went long. Okay, same with the euro dollar. It was breaking a level. You can see it's actually getting a little bit of rejection here, but it had some momentum. It would have been better to get in here. I got in a little late, but it didn't really matter because I have a really tight stop. And so then, after I do that, then I drop down to a 1 minute, and I look for a really nice entry. And so I look for a pin bar, like for example, this broke this moving average, and then we had a drop down, then we had a pin. So this pin would have been a great entry, and that would have been a nice 15 pip trade. And so then the most important part is the money management part, and that's where you calculate your wins versus your losses. And I want my winners to be big. I want to be able to hit a bunch of big winners, because if I can do that, then overall I'm going to be a long-term winner, because we got to get the big winners, guys. Got to get the big winners. So so now that I've done that, I'm going to wait. This euro dollar might set up again, and I don't want to be here all day because I already made 10%, but I am going to show you a really important thing, and that's the spreadsheet. So let's go 13, and I'm going to give you guys a link to this later, but not today. So you're going to have to come back. I'm baiting you into coming back. So we're going to do this. Oh, oops. Let's just copy. Okay, so the first trade was Australian USD. Okay, and I think it's really important, guys, to keep your stats. It's really, really important. So we took one Australian dollar trade, and I'm going to include this loser here. So we got a 437. So the way that I do this in the spreadsheet is I calculate the profit plus the loss, or plus the commission, and that'll get you your total. So we'll go, but in this case, I'm also going to include this 120. So we're going to go with the profit, which was 437. So we go equals 4.37 plus negative 0.45, which is the commission, plus negative, and what was that loser again? The loser was 120, okay, plus negative 1.20 plus a negative 0.39 on the commission. Okay, so there we go, 233. So now that was my first trade. So then you add the second trade in, which was 21.16 minus 0.45. So we go equals 21.46 plus minus 0.45 tab. So there we have that, and now we just copy this over, and then we get the result. And so now I'm going to copy this, and there we have it. So that's the first trade, and then the second trade I made was a Euro USD, and then we have target one. Target one is 465 minus 0.49. Equals 4.65 plus minus 0.49. And then trade two, we get trade two, which is 0.15. And hold on. Actually, I might have been doing this wrong. Because it looks like they're automatically calculating this commission in for me, and I didn't realize it. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it looks like I don't need to worry about the commission because I think they add that in. Because I already realized I made 60 cents on the trade, and then minus the commission is a profit of 15. So I actually don't need to do that. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's funny listening to me talk, Samuel. A lot of people have told me that over the years, but I still keep talking. I don't know. So, we're just going to go 0.15 on this bad boy. And on this one, I'm going to just say 0.46. And I'll just double check that later just to make sure. But for now, okay. All righty. Okay, so let's see. So this is, so we got a move here. I'm just thinking if I want to take another one today. I might try one more. So let's just give it one more shot here. Let's just see. Just give it one more. So we'll buy this. Let's see. I don't want to give up too much of my profit because I've had a really good day, right? Really good day. Okay, so I'm using the 50 period moving average, and that works really well for me just to kind of give me an idea of what the trend is. If it's moving above, then it's a uptrend. If it's moving down, it's a downtrend. And a great way to do it also is to when it breaks below. So if you have an uptrend and then it breaks below, it's great to short it. So like here was a great short. Here was a really good short. Here was a good short. And so that's a really nice little strategy when you find a nice trend, is you wait for it to pull back and go above. You can see it did it here as well, an uptrend, and it moved up. This again was pretty decent. So every time you get it to pull above. And so that's one of the reasons why it might not have pulled back far enough for me on this one. But we'll see, because sometimes when the momentum's going, it's ready to go, it's ready to go. And one of the things I always like to say about trading is I can never predict what's going to happen. I just follow the patterns, and if it happens, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. But here, I had a good day. I got a big winner. I had a nice little winning streak. And so while it's going, this is not going to be a huge, this won't take away too much of my gains. I'll still, if I lose it, I'll still have a good day. And so that's one of the things I'm looking at here. And if it does happen to break, it could be a really nice day. Hi, Anthony. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to teach. I also try to learn every day, too. That's my secret to success. Being open and ready to learn, guys. Being open and ready to learn. That's the secret. Always be humble and ready to learn, because I am just getting started in this journey of life, and I have received a lot of blessings, and I don't want to act like I know everything. There's always somebody better to take me out, somebody who's smarter than me, somebody who's better than me, somebody who knows more than me. And so I want to find those people and humble myself and learn from them, right? No reason to act like I'm Mr. Know-it-all. So that's my story. But with that being said, I think attitude is everything. Absolutely. Totally. It's all about attitude. And patience too. Yeah, patience is very true, guys. Very true. And so, don't take this the wrong way. Don't be like, oh man, this guy's so amazing. I just cannot believe that he did this. This is just a good day. Go back and look at my other trading challenges. I have bad days and good days, just like everybody else. This has just been a great day. And when I have a great day, I just love to go out and celebrate, enjoy it, have a good time. And when I have a bad day, I like to just try to get over the emotion and just be thankful that I can do it again and have confidence that a good day's coming. One thing I always remember is there's another good day. It's coming. And also just enjoy your moments. Even when you're having a bad day, and this isn't just trading, but this is in life. When you're having a bad day, enjoy just being alive. Find things to be thankful for, because gratitude is really important for life. And in trading, if you're not thankful, you might have a terrible day and you might have made a lot of mistakes and you've done a lot of stupid things, but having that grateful and thankful mindset is really important just to enjoy life, because every minute of life is a gift. And so if you make some stupid mistakes in trading and it messes you up, well, don't use that to just ruin your day and say, man, my day sucked, I hated it, I was an idiot, I did all these bad things. That's just part of what happens in trading. But enjoy the markets, enjoy everything. Like right there, you're watching this little tiny candle. It's so funny. We just sit here and watch this tiny candle. I was literally a centimeter from locking in my profit, which would have been awesome. Well, you know what? I've had it reverse on me too. I've had moments where it goes down, could have taken this out, and then ends up being a huge winner. So you get the good with the bad. And so Greg is going to be in my trading summit. Thanks, Greg. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited about it. So for those of you guys that are going to be there, it's going to be fun, and I'm giving away some good stuff too. So I think that it's going to be well worth the time spent. So thank you guys for that are going to be there. I might be able to grab a link and throw it in there somewhere if I can find it. Yeah, I'll throw the link in here, guys. Let's see. Here's the link for it if you're interested. I'm bringing in some of my best trading friends to help me and to share, because these guys are like way smarter than me, so that's the fun part. Okay, not looking good right now. It's breaking this low, so let's see what happens. And we're just about there. Come on. I'm watching intently here. There we go. Okay, so I took a loser on the day. All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to add it in because that's what we do. So we got trade one. So we got Australian USD. Always add it. AU Australian USD minus 620. And then the next trade was a minus 680. And then we got that in place. Okay, so it dropped our winnings a little bit, but we still had a winning day, right? So that's just the way it goes. And you can see now it's reversing. So that can be one of the hazards of doing the it's one of the hazards, guys, of the 1 minute time frame. So your entry can be off a little bit, and I was just off by a hair and ended up taking a loser. So I've still got, I'm still thinking about hanging out another minute here. We'll see if the markets want to give me anything. I like this US yen. It's moving up. So while we're here, while I'm here, if this thing pops up, it might give us another opportunity for another short trade, because you just look at this on the daily. It is at some support, but it looks like it wants to go. If this level breaks, boom, 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 we could have a really nice move. And then that's where your account really goes to the good side, is when you can have a little bit of patience and carry something for a long ways. Thanks, Samuel. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Got 10 likes on the stream. And hey, who knows, if I if I end up doing well on this challenge, I might get some more likes, huh? We'll see how that goes. But I appreciate the motivation there, Samuel. Thank you so much. Okay, so oh, there we go. See, that really broke down below, and so we got a 15-minute. So now it's going to take a little bit of patience because it's on a downward move. So we're going to say, okay, is this going to then... I'm still thinking long, personally. You can see, because we're still really bullish. But now that it's below this one moving average, or this 50 period, I might be looking for another possible entry on a break above this. So that's just something I'll be looking for. And when you're trading small times frames like this, I don't really need to jump around and trade a lot of stuff, because because takes a lot of focus just trading these 3 pairs that I have. So the Australian's really getting pushed back right now. US yen's popping up. Euro dollar, it's just kind of going flat. Hey, Emil, thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah, it can be an emotional experience, but the key is to believe that your system works. And I know that. And the biggest thing for me that helps me with this is the money management side. I know that my money management is going to carry me to success because I know it's just mathematical, right? If I can get a certain risk to reward ratio combined with a certain win percentage, I know that if that's going to happen, then I'll make money. And that just can't go away because it's math. Math is one of the laws of nature that cannot be undone. And so I am happy to let math work in my favor and just let the trade ride out. The biggest area for mistakes is emotions. When your emotions set in, that's when things get ugly, right? They get really ugly when you let your emotions take over. And I know that because I've fallen victim to that so many times. You make a mistake. It actually just happened to me recently, last week. You make a mistake, and then what happens is your emotions trigger in, and then you even make an even bigger mistake. Or the market will do something. You might not even make a mistake. I didn't even make a mistake, but the market did something that made me mad. Okay, yeah, revenge trading, that's it. Ben, this is actually a live stream, and so it's automatically going to be on this channel later. And so if you like it and hit the notification bell, you'll be able to see it on your timeline. So that would be good. But so the thing is, I didn't even do anything wrong, but the market did something that made me mad. It was exactly what happened. You saw that Euro trade that I just missed right here? You guys remember that just 5 minutes ago? I took this trade and it was about a pip away, and then it turned into a loser. Well, that happened to me on Friday, but there was a big difference. I had a really tight stop, like a 5-10 pip stop, and then no, it was tighter than that. It was like a 5 pip stop, and I was up 200 pips. So do the money management on that. You're risking a big trade. You've got a 5 pip stop. You're up 200, okay? And I was literally 1 pip away from the take profit, literally 1 pip. And then the market reversed on me like a dime, and I ended up taking a loser. The market was just like, boom, I was like right here, 1 pip away, and then it went straight up, like 200 pips to make it a loser. And I was just mad. Like, I'll be honest, I was just mad because I was about ready to almost double my account in one trade. And then that happened. I was so upset. And so my emotions got the best of me. And then I took a trade in the exact opposite direction, and I didn't manage my risk, and I ended up taking a fat loser. And then things got even worse, okay? So the situation was, I realized that I was making a trading error, and I realized that I had broken my rules, and I realized that emotions had gotten the best of me. So it even happens to me. But the thing is, I was able to, when this does happen, it doesn't happen nearly as much as it used to because I'm just gotten very skilled at analyzing and understanding what it is. So now this is moving up. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take this if I can get just a little bit of pullback. Let's see what's US yen I'm going to take instead because that was a little bit better setup in my mind. So I'm taking the US yen, but the thing is, I identified what happened with me, and then I really came to terms with it, and I said, okay, I really messed up. I'm not going to do that again. if I do, I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm still going to be thankful. I'm still, you just got to be able to maintain your mindset on some of these things. And so it's really important to do that, because otherwise you're going to really become an emotional wreck. So yeah, it's the psychology part, and I really messed it up. But, yeah, so today, so I was actually going to go short here. Let's see. So the market is whipping around a little bit. Maybe I'll take this one now. Let's see. I was going to take it, but it didn't trigger, which is a good thing. I thought I hit the button. I apparently didn't. Try one more. Okay, so there we go. Now this one, so this is one more time. This time I waited a little bit longer, waiting for that to, oh, the US yen triggered. I got a real problem with my platform today. I'm going to have to check that. It's really slow. Really, really slow. Okay. So anyways, now I'm in the Australian USD and also in the USD yen. Yeah, I'm going to check in on that. Hey, Winderson, thanks for letting me know. Just go ahead and send an email to info@tradingstrategyguides. I'm sure they'll take care of you. Thanks a lot for popping in. I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully you can get some good info for your trading to help you become a successful trader. And remember, keep your attitude good and you'll be successful, because attitude is everything. I mean, strategy is important too, but your attitude is what determines your execution of the strategy. So keep that attitude strong and you'll do really well. Okay. All right, well, it looks like the Australian dollar got me out again. Okay, so again, that's one of the things that we can learn here is now I am pretty much right back where we started when we started today. And so I got one more trade on the US yen, and that's what happens. It happens quick. You get the gains quick and then the losses come quick. So you got to be ready for that mentally. Got to be ready to handle whatever the market brings your way, and then just review it and fine tune it, and then just keep looking at what you did. Remember, we can't control the market. We can only control what we do. And so I want to make sure that I didn't do anything wrong, that I didn't make any huge mistakes. Well, I don't think they were for just a few dollars, Samuel. Well, this actually only took one position, so I'm going to move this one a little bit here because I only have one trade on because the didn't take both of them. So I'm going to see if I can let this ride out a little bit further. See if this momentum can actually take me down here. Yeah, the 1 minute will happen quick, and you're right. It is a totally different ball game. It is totally different. The daily time frame is probably the premium and ideal. And if you want great training on the daily, the reason I'm not doing dailies because I've got one of the best guys around to do that, and that's Tim, and he's on the daily time frame. And so Tim is available. So that's really good that we have Tim, and he's his. Just check out his daily videos because he's the best on daily. Okay, so while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for this, I'm going to go ahead and update my spreadsheet. So let's see what my trades were. Let's see, I had 2 more on the Australian US dollar, and it was 5.80 and 6, $5.80 and 6. Okay. Oh, look at that big spike on the Euro Australian, and then it went right back down. They do sometimes, Samuel. They do, but I think that it's important to know that if you follow your rules and you do what you're supposed to do, the market is actually going to reward you. I believe that. I believe that if you break your rules, the market is going to take advantage of that and you're going to get catastrophic losses. But if you follow the rules and you give yourself a position to get big winners, then the market is going to give you those winners. But if you put yourself into position to get big losers, the market's going to give you those. The market will give you whatever you put yourself into position to get. I really believe that. Okay, well, you know what, guys? I have been going for quite a while. I appreciate everybody for being here. Thanks a lot. You guys are great. I'm going to continue to monitor this trade. I might take a few more, but overall, we're about flat on the session today. Had a great start, about almost a 20%, and then I gave it back with 2 trades, but that's, that's what happens. I'm going to be hoping that this trade will carry me down and I can end up having a nice day. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys. Stay tuned for the challenge. I'm going to be trying to double the account 10 times or so. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do my best to do it, so stick around. Make sure you hit that like button. I would love it if you do that. Hit the notification button so that you guys can get notified whenever I'm going live, because I don't really have a schedule. I'm just going to let the market dictate to me when is the best time. But thanks a lot, and I appreciate all you guys. All right, thank you.